everybody, it is LE Diecast, and we are back for another episode of What's in the Box? What's in the Box? That's my 7 tribute. And this box, for those that haven't been following, I think this is like part 3 or 4 of this one. The box keeps on giving. This is a box that was here in the garage for quite a while. I think I actually had plans for these cars at one time, totally forgot about it, and they've been here ever since. We also threw a couple that were laying around here on the table in there. So for the most part, I don't really remember what's in here. At one point I did, now I don't. And let's just take a look and see what's in the box. We're gonna grab 20 of these cars. It'll be pretty quick. First off, that's what we got. That's a Mustang, isn't it? It is a Pontiac Judge, sorry, GTO. GTO Judge in green. There you go. Let's try another one. We've got ourselves an El Camino. This one's pretty neat. I'm going to take it out. Some of these I'll take out. This one I think came in white in this year, the Fort Worth Fire. I think every fire company wished that they had this. Not a very effective fire department car, but it certainly can cut that response time down. That is the... Here you can read it. That is the El Camino, 69 El Camino, 68 El Camino. Boy, I wish I was buying cars in 1968. Most of my favorite cars are 68, 69, and 70. So next up, that is a... There you go. Can you tell what it is? Can you tell what it is? It's another fire department. It's another ineffective fire department car. That is the 71 Dodge Challenger. Delrain and Fort Worth could have drag races with their fire departments. I think this is the same year. I want to say this was 2011, right? Am I right? Somebody check that. I think that was 2011 that one came out. Next up, Corvette. That is the white version, 2011 also with that one, I think. We've got ourselves the, is this the Greased Gremlin, I'm guessing? I'll check in a second. Is that Greased Gremlin? Or AM, was it AMC? AMC, Greased Gremlin, there you go. Right before I checked it. It is the AMC Greased Gremlin. 2011 too, I think, right? Yeah, I think so. This one came in a couple colors. A lot of these did, obviously, but I don't think we've seen the Greased Gremlin since the 2011 series, at least in the main lines. I don't believe so. My bag's falling apart with old Greased Gremlin there. Next up, this was the Hogg. This is Boss Hogg, the Longmont Police. This one was a popular one when it came out. I remember not being able to find this one. This was Boss Hogg's, something like that. Boss Hogg Cycle? Boss Hoss, I'm sorry. Boss Hogg was from Dukes of Hazzard, sorry. That's the Boss Hoss Cycle. I like Boss Hogg Cycle. That would be way more popular as if we had a Boss Hogg Cycle. I don't know. I think I've been calling that the Boss Hogg Cycle the whole time. Alright, next up, we've got ourselves... Oh, this is a fun one. This is the Pocket Bikester. I remember this one. This one came out, it was 2005, I want to say, right? This blue one. And this one did not come out a lot. This one has that little motorcycle in it, so it shows up every once in a while in customs. They cut that motorcycle out. But it's a very tiny motorcycle, and that's why it's called the Pocket Bikester. I guess it was supposed to be a tiny motorcycle. There it is. On my fantasy cars, that one's probably in my top 20. I really like that one. The profile isn't much, but probably because of the customization options available on it. How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, got that's a Mini Cooper, right? 2011 also, I believe that is the Morris Mini. Yep, that is the Morris Mini. Next up, Oh, this one. This was a cool one. This one came in, I want to say red too, right? The Negley off-road. Oh, it's the track. Off-track. There it is, off-track. And this one had those wheels. It was one of the first ones we started seeing with the colored wheels back in 2011. I think it came in red too. I think so. Here is one of my favorite fantasy cars. This one would be in my top 5, if not one of my, might even make my top 3, I'm guessing. That is the Nitro Door Slammer, soon to be a super. I don't think most people are going to be excited about it being a super, at least as of this filming. It will be 1 or 2 supers down the road here. This one, I believe, also 2011. That's the Nitro Door Slammer. You guys probably know or remember from the previous videos, that was the 2nd or 3rd car that I got after my son was born, when we started getting back into this hobby. We've got ourselves the Red Baron, although not red this time. This guy must be from the Vintage series. I'm guessing, but I think I'm right. He's from the Vintage series, isn't he? Yeah, he is. There he is. There's his logo. There he is. We won't get into the pirating of those old red lines, but he is one of the original red lines. I think, yeah, well, he's one of the originals. And, but not in red. A favorite. Also another one, probably would make my top 20 fantasy cars. We're doing pretty good with fantasy cars here. Next up, let's see, what do we got? This is Swing, give me a second, Swing Fire, or at least that's the name it was going by here in blue, Swing Fire. This one's an older one. This one probably came out somewhere around 1991, 90? I'm going to guess 90. That's a guess. Swing Fire, all metal, heavy car. You wouldn't think so. Kind of an odd car. It's got the holes there in the interior that you can see down to the base. Mad Props. I'm going to guess 2011 with that one. Mad Props, our airplane. That one makes a lot of people's favorites list. Some people just collect old Mad Props. Here we've got, oh, this one escapes me. Wait, oh, I've got the name here. I've got the name with it. It is Diesel Duty. I should have got that. That is Diesel Duty. 2010, 2011. Not that old. How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 more. 5 more. Looking for 5 more. There's, oh, there you go. There is a bone shaker. That is the topless bone shaker. This one happens to be a lot of people's favorite bone shaker. I'm doing a customs project that probably won't be done until, oh, at least Christmas, but that involves a lot of bone shakers. And you guys will see it once it's at a point that it is even worth looking at. Here's Corvette. I can see it on the top there. That is a blue Corvette. This is the 2000, doesn't tell me. Well, there you go. I don't know what model Corvette that is. 2000 something. Corvette, blue Corvette. I think we got 3 more here. Piece of plastic. This one is El Super Fasto. This one, the top comes off. Really, well, it used to anyways. Here, I'll show you. Let's see if it comes off. There you go. The top comes off and reveals a nothing special interior, but there's the top. Pretty nifty. I like how it clips on because it doesn't fall off on the track. There you go. That is El Super Fasto. the only wrestling car of the group. Next up, oh, AAR Cuda. AAR Cuda in purple. This one would make one of my top 5 favorite castings, I bet you. 70. It's 70 Plymouth AAR Cuda. I've done a lot of customs with this one. Not recently, but a lot of customs with that one. Got over 10 customs of this one in my collection of ones I've kept. Very easy casting to customize it. Whenever I get kids or customizers at the show that ask me about customizing, I always recommend this model because it's really easy to customize. The wheels, almost any wheel will fit into this wheel well, and it's easy to drill out the wheel wells because the body hangs over the wheel wells, so you really can't see it. There's also the body of the car kind of reaches out over the wheels, so you don't really have to Dremel out the interior here much if you want to fit bigger wheels in there. Plus it's got a lot of really smooth surfaces, so for polishing, super easy. I think it's the easiest car I deal with anyways to customize. I really like that car. All right, we'll call this one the last one way or the other, and it is the motorcycle, the Fright Bike. That's a good one to finish on. Obviously not to scale. The motorcycles usually aren't. I don't think we've seen Fright Bike since 2011. Fright Bike always comes with this wheelie bar. And the wheelie bar, if I can do this on camera, as we cut away. All right, we're probably now coming back from the cutaway. My wheelie bar is not going to fit. It's a little bit big, but that's how it works. It's a great big, crazy long Hot Wheels once you get that on there. But my wheelie bar is not working. Oh well, that's all right. Hot Wheels. Okay, so that's going to do it for this episode of What's in the Box. We've still got a lot of cars there in the box. There's a sneak peek of the cars that are left in the box for the next show. I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.